Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Indians, Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the Houston Astros and the Cleveland Indians. Number 30, the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board next. Number 60 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Houston.
Into the box now, Diego Corona. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Yeah, this guy dropped 9 big flies last month, and he has rocketed up the leaderboard.
Yeah, D-Road, 9 bombs in a month. You better be awful careful pitching to this guy. He's swinging the bat great right now.
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in the switch hitter, Archie Chan, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Corona on at first, nobody out. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Nobody out, runner on first. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
In now, Michael Lee just gets a piece of it. Strike one, and he begins play with a very respectable 35 home runs for the season. Hit back up the middle. Kipnis on to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 3.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 3. He's come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs.
Yeah, here we are in the middle of summer, and he just keeps contributing in a great way by driving in runs. He's been taking advantage of run-scoring opportunities all season long.
Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. In his career, number 3 is hitting over 330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an inning-ending double play.
Nate Walker waits on deck. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he'll snap one over to first, and the runner will get back standing.
I don't think he's going to triple up on change.
Well on the ground to first. There's one. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Standing in now, Nate Walker, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Runners going. Pitch inside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. The 2-2 pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Stepping in, number 2. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League.
Yeah, and he's such a youngster, too. You know, it's great for baseball as a sport when we've got such dominating young players like him making their mark. It's just fun to watch.
First offering on its way. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And the run is in to score from second. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate, number 30. He's had a banner month as far as home run production is concerned. If he's able to keep up this pace, earning the league's home run title should be almost a foregone conclusion.
I would agree with that assumption. It's going to be a foregone conclusion. The way this guy looks at the box, he looks so hitterish, looking to do damage. I don't see how anyone catches him in the home run race.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
The 1-0 home misses for the second ball. Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3-0 pitch. 3-1 to him now. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Tomlinson going back on it. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 42 on the season as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Now the Astros designated hitter, David Lee. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard on the ground toward short. Garcia gloves it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at Progressive Field. It's the Astros 5 and the Indians nothing. Hunter Harvey is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Striding in for the Indians, Jason Kipnis. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Kipnis carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Brantley aboard here at first with nobody out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Coming to the plate now, Dale Tomlinson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Here it comes, 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cox giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to be very careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
In now for Cleveland, number 27. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they played out so far this season. He's set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And he takes a called strike 1. The 1-1 home. On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping in now, Jake Taylor, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. So a three-run blast to straightaway left. Number 25 for him on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Batting fifth.
So coming to the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
3 runs already home here. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Here now the 2-2. Is at the knees and called strike 3. Indians hang a crooked number thanks to this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now a 5-3 ball game. So striding in, Gary Cox. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
And it's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
One and two, here it comes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Chu is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
Standing in, Archie Chan. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Cox, base runner at first with 1 out. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Astros are down quietly, and it remains 5-3. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Chu. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Brian Chu.
Pitch on the way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
That's by him for strike 1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Now the 2-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Trevor Bauer. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Bauer, 28 years old. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Greg Garcia.
Striding into the box, Greg Garcia. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Lee will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They're still down 5-3. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Our research team found that to this point in the game, they've only missed the ball on less than 5% of their swings. Major League average is closer to 25%. So to put it simply, their hand-eye coordination at the plate is second to none right now.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading
at the plate, Michael Lee.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1. One and one. Very high, 2-1. Now the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Tomlinson is there to put it away for out number one.
Now
so
batting,
with one away in the inning, we'll
3.
give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 3, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First offering on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Fouled off. Popped straight up. Here comes Brantley, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. One out, nobody on. Struck him out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at that, and I like seeing
Now
that.
batting,
He showed
shortstop,
all hard stuff until
Nate
the 5th and final
Walker.
pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box, Nate Walker. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
And he lays off a pitch out. Full count now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So digging in now, number 2.
He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Walker leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Coming to the plate now, number 30. And looking at the numbers, he's on a pace for over 50 homers this year.
Yeah, he's had an amazing season up until this point. I know we got about 5 or 6 weeks left in the regular season, but he's certainly on pace to have one of those special seasons. 50-plus homers. There's a handful of guys that get that done.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
2 down, runners at first and second. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Next will be the designated hitter, David Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this is low, ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Boy, in a mid-80s fastball that time, but it's a called strike 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Here's the 2-1. Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so
Now
far.
batting.
One
Left fielder.
strike from getting out of this inning, but a big
Cut.
2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Into the box now, Gary Cox. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. The 2-2. Lined into right, a base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's
Diego.
only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers.
Your
Adrian
attention,
Ogden
please.
is going to come on to
Now
pitch
pitching
here, and
for
in
the
just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be
Number
asked
9,
to eat some innings.
Adrian Ogden.
Digging in once again, Diego Corona. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
Hit hard up the middle. He's got it. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Astros lead this one 8-3. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 30 has a play. One down.
Up next for
Well,
Cleveland.
it's still early, but it's
The
also
second
worth
baseman,
noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Bases are empty. One man out. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. 1 out, nobody on. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping into the box, Dale Tomlinson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Tomlinson is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And that misses 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. At the plate, number 27, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Tomlinson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Lee is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Striding in for Houston, Archie Chan, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
No balls and a strike to count. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he misses again, ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Count is 3-2.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start out this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Next up for the Astros, Michael Lee. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Ready with the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Line drive to center field. Number 27 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, number 3.
Ready for another chance. Number 3. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Outside.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Takes this the other way to right. Tomlinson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nate Walker.
Now batting, Nate Walker. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the stretch. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Houston, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Leading off the inning, Jake Taylor, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
In there at the letters 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Taylor is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player. Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Time now for the Astros Road to the Show
baseman,
report
number 8.
as we get a look at a couple of players
Ronnie
making some noise in the upper
Chisenhall.
levels of the minors. So one away here with the bases empty, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting Lonnie Chisenhall. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Chisenhall is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, first baseman.
Settling in now, Brian Chu. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Three runs, just 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Never mind. The ump says it was a trap.
Hey, D-Roll, that's
Now
just
batting.
what you want to do. Keep
The
the pressure on.
designated
He's
hitter.
given up a couple of runs
Trevor
early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Standing in now, Trevor Bauer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Chu is off of first with 2 away. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result,
Now
that'll move a
batting,
runner up into
shortstop,
scoring position now with 2 away.
Garcia.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Garcia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Fastball just inside. Two and 0.
No strike.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate. And then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
The 3-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. So striding forward now, number 2. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 2.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. And there's a base hit on the line. Oh, and he misses it. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. May get 2 hits for him here this evening. And as you can see on the graphic, his total currently leads this Astros ball club. Into the box, number 30. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. In there, strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Lee. A hit in 2 tries so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Eight runs, just 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. Throw won't get him.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 at a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
Striding in, Gary Cox. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, what a dive. Great stab, but they extend their lead as the runner comes around to score.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
In now, Diego Corona. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The center fielder, number 13, Archie Chan.
Stepping into the box, Archie Chan. He enters this at bat, 1 for 2 with a walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Lee on second, Cox at first, 2 out in the inning. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And he brings it back. What a catch as he kept it out of the short porch down there. Another look at a fine play in right field to get up and pull this one down. We're back to Progressive Field in just a moment. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And he fouls this one off. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
1 man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And standing in now, the power hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Stepping in now, Dale Tomlinson. Popped him up. Number 30 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still way back. It's 9-3. Standing in, Michael Lee, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Tomlinson. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 3.
Into the box now, number 3. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Nate Walker. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. 1-2-3 go the Astros. But they lead it by a margin of 9-3. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, number 27. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. High in the air out to center field. Chan is camped under this one. 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Jake Taylor.
So stepping in, Jake Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball one. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, 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 near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Ready once again, Lonnie Chisenhall. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to send him packing again. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Corona. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Still way back. It's 9-3. Back here in Cleveland, it's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Austin Adams enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Austin Adams.
Stepping in, number 2. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
The second baseman, number 2.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. The 1-0 is a ball down and away. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in now, number 30. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
A runner at first with no outs here. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. David Lee waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Standing in now, David Lee as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. One 0 count. Here it is. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Onto the home run porch and gone. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Number 28 on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
The batter.
Into the box now, Gary Cox, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Outside, 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there's one away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Diego Corona. Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
The 1-1. Misses, ball two.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's the second out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Archie Chan, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything. and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground
The right
ball with
fielder,
eyes,
number
and that's
8.
exactly what happened right there.
Lee.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt. In time as he just gets the tag down. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. The Astros lead it 12-3. Now at the plate, Brian Chu. He singled his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Fouled away. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Another full count offering on its way. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
In now, Trevor Bauer. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Chu gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Greg Garcia. Now that's popped up. Number 3 in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Lee, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. At the plate, Michael Lee.
Leading off for the Astros, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive.
Yeah, and thank his lucky stars, his lineup's been able to get him that 5th opportunity. Right here, you're usually only seeing 3 to 4 at bats if you work a walk in. He's got a chance to keep this hit streak alive. What a well executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Now the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he misses. 2-1. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Digging in, Nate Walker. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Runners on first with 1 down. That's wide. 2-0. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. The 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Number 2 waits on deck. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
Standing in now, number 2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Tomlinson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, number 30.
Ready now, number 30. As we mentioned earlier, he's in the race for the league's top home run spot. And with a 4-bagger on this day, he continues to add to his impressive power totals.
And he just looks so confident at the plate. Knocks a donut off the bat every time on the on-deck circle and strides to the plate like he owns it. Wouldn't be shocked if he got into another one.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Full count now, 3-2. David Lee would be next. 2 down, runners at first and second. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Kyle Crockett comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 57, Kyle Crockett.
David Lee will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Two out, bases loaded. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A ball and 2 strikes. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Astros leave them loaded. They lead it big, though. It's 12-3. Striding in once again, Jason Kipnis. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball one.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Two balls and a strike to count.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there. And it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Lee. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Digging in to try it again, Dale Tomlinson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
Now batting, number 27.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Eddie Farmer answers the call now looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Eddie Farmer.
Number 27 will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch on its way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Tomlinson stands at first with 1 out. Fastball well outside. In the air down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, catcher, Jake.
Now to the plate, Jake Taylor. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Another 0-2 home. Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in, Lonnie Chisenhall. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
The count now at 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now at the plate, Gary Cox. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
The left fielder, Gary Cox.
Here comes the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Diego Corona.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Diego Corona. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. Fielder, I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Stepping in now, Archie Chan, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back easily. Corona, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Kipnis on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Houston leads this one 12-3. Digging in, Brian Chu starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Popped him up. A lean, and he's got it. Oh, he picked it right out of the first base dugout, and that's the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Now at the plate, Trevor Bauer. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Greg Garcia, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. He's got it, and the Astros have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
12-3 is the way this one ends. The Astros with a division best 102nd team win. Hunter Harvey gets to that magic number, 20 wins on the season. Number 60 was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 35,041. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.